Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel, and you're watching Daniel Sells Online. Now, last week I made a video talking about how to get started with eBay dropshipping, and basically how to get started using retail big box stores as suppliers to dropship on eBay. Now, in the last video, I mentioned that one of my rules for success with eBay retail dropshipping is going to be exploring other retailers that might be not as popular or lesser known, to kind of help you to set yourself apart from the competition. Because like I said on the last video, a lot of people like drop shipping from big box stores like Home Depot and Walmart, and the reason why is because it's proven. Like, there's a lot of people who came before us and created listings and they saw success, and these items do sell, and they sell very well. But that was working maybe 4-5 years ago when it wasn't very known and not so many people were talking about it on eBay. I'm sorry, on YouTube, like I am doing right now. So for those reasons, I think that spending some time to explore other options, it's to your benefit. It's going to help you to be different from the competition. And ultimately, if you get this right, it's actually going to help you to get more sales, make higher margins, and you don't have to deal with so much competition. So if you like what I'm about to say, then consider subscribing to the channel. Give this video a big thumbs up. This way we'll get it out to a lot more people. And like I said, this week we're going to be talking about lesser known suppliers. So if you're interested, stick around, and I'm going to show you how to find those suppliers easily and give them a try whenever you're ready. So let's get right into it. Okay guys, so we're inside my computer, and you may be asking yourself, so why are we in the Sku Grid website? Well, I'll tell you why. The reason why is because Sku Grid is actually the software that I use in my own dropshipping business for my stock inventory and for all of my repricing. And Sku Grid has been around for a long time, and because they have been around for a long time, they've been able to actually put together quite the list of different retailers that they support via their software. So I am not affiliated with Sku Grid. I don't promote them. I'm just basically using them because I am a customer of Sku Grid, and the fact that they actually provide this information to their customers, I think is pretty much great. So if you scroll down, you're going to see all of their supported stores. So obviously the ones that you see on the very top right here, you can say are some of the more popular options that a lot of people like to dropship from. But if you click on see most popular stores, you're going to see that these are all the retailers that are supported by Sku Grid. And my recommendation, and the reason why I would start looking for these lesser known suppliers in Sku Grid, is because you're going to need some sort of process or some sort of system to be able to keep track of all of your listings on eBay. When the item goes out of stock from the supplier, you need something to update eBay and tell eBay, hey, listen, this product is no longer in stock. Let's remove it, or let's put the stock to 0. And also, if the item does change in price from your supplier, you're gonna need, again, software to tell you, oh, the price went up, you need to adjust your profit formula, or the price went down and you need to kind of double down and maybe try to make a little bit more money now that the price went down on the website. So that's the main reason why I recommend you start to look for these suppliers on Sku Grid. And believe me, it's going to make your life a lot easier if Sku Grid can support the supplier, and it's going to give you a lot more peace of mind. You won't have to worry about canceling orders or selling items that either sold for a lot less, and Sku Grid will go ahead and take care of that for you. So I mean, it's a win-win basically. So like I said on my last video, there's some things you want to look out for when you are trying to vet a new supplier. And one of those things is that you want to make sure that the supplier allows you to get tax exempt. So that's going to be a big one. If you can't get tax exempt, it's going to be very difficult unless you are the only seller, and maybe then, just depending on how much the shipping costs, I'm sorry, not the shipping cost. You'll know approximately what the tax is. On average is 6 to 8%, give or take, depending on where you are in the United States. But you have to include that into your pricing, as well as include all of the shipping costs as well. And also you're gonna have to include the fees for selling on eBay. So imagine if the tax, it's 7%, and that equals, let's say, $7 in sales tax. If you were tax exempt, that's $7 in your pocket, right? So, and not only that, it's $7 in your pocket, but it's also $7 that you don't have to price the item higher in order to recoup that money back. So getting tax exempt is going to be very important. So look out for that. And the other thing that I mentioned last week was shipping. So shipping is another big expense, and especially for smaller, I guess, retailers like the ones that you might see listed here. Shipping might not be as affordable as it is with Walmart or Home Depot. And even getting free shipping might be a bit more difficult because you might have to purchase more items. Like maybe you have to spend $100 and then you get free shipping. But there's ways around that, because what you can do, maybe you can create like bundle items where you kind of piece together 4 or 5 different products. And if it sums up to more than $100, then you can sell that as a bundle, and then you'll get free shipping, and you'll be able to actually make more money. So let me give you an example of 2 retailers that I was able to find with Sku Grid, just to prove to you that if you take the time to go through this, you can find some suppliers. So this supplier right here is Camp More, and they sell a lot of outdoor equipment and apparel. So if you are, or if you've been selling on eBay for a long time, there's another well-known supplier. It's called Sportsman's Guide. So if you didn't know, there you go. I just gave you a freebie if you didn't know about Sportsman's Guide. But Sportsman's Guide sells a lot of outdoor equipment for camping, for hunting, trekking, things like that. And Camp More sells very similar products to Sportsman's Guide, and many people might not know about it, right? So the great thing about this retailer is that they don't charge sales tax. So they're headquartered in New Jersey. So if the sale happens in New Jersey, then they have to collect sales tax. However, if you are tax exempt in New Jersey, then you don't have to pay sales tax. So if it ships anywhere else in the United States, they don't charge sales tax. So right there, you're saving money on sales tax. So that's one thing. And then the other thing will be shipping. And for shipping, you can always come down to the bottom of the page, and you can look for their shipping information. So every single website, always scroll down to the bottom, and you'll be able to see, what are their terms. And if you scroll down here, So it does tell you right here that for standard shipping for orders of $49 or more, you get free shipping. So there you go, 2 things checked off. You can get free shipping for $49 or more, and you don't have to pay sales tax. So to me, that's a winner, right? So say thank you, Daniel. You're welcome. So this is what I mean. You can find other retailers to dropship from. So you don't have to always use Walmart, right, or Home Depot, or Wayfair, or Lowe's, right? You don't have to use those. If you spend a little more time, being curious, it's really gonna help you and take you a long way. And like I said on my last video, Google will always be your best friend when it comes to this business, because you're always going to be researching, looking for information, and Google is always going to be your best friend. So that's one. And the other one is World Market. So here you're going to find a lot of variety. So like home decor items, and we all know how well home decor items tend to sell. And the other great thing about this is that whenever it comes to things like home decor, like furniture or things like that, there's always like a perceived value. So you can mark something up that's like like a love seat or like a sofa, and you can say that sofa costs like $400. And someone might perceive it to be like, oh yeah, that does cost $400. But when you go to your supplier list, you see that the cost is only like $250. Right? So if something is perceived to have value, it's really going to help you to actually sell those things a lot more frequently. And furniture is a great item of perceived value, right? So people think they're getting more bang for their buck, and they'll pay the $400 because they think it's worth $400. So again, scroll down to the bottom of the page and you can look for some additional information. So here you have who we are, and you can contact them either by phone number or email, and then you want to click on shipping, and here you will see their shipping, so in stock items. So you can read through this on your own time. Now, what I do know is that they don't offer free shipping on everything. So I think they run promotions on some of their products, do ship for free. But not all of them. So you're going to have to, add shipping into your calculations. And the other great thing is that they do accept tax exempt. The only thing is that you're going to have to send in your resale certificate for your home state and for whatever other state you want to get tax exempt from. And what's going to happen is that they are going to refund you the tax after the sale. So that's something you have to keep a track of, so you don't lose sight of any money that you pay upfront for taxes with this particular supplier. So contact them. Don't be afraid to pick up the phone or to send an email, because a lot of times, a lot of the information you're looking for, you can get it right from the supplier, and all it takes is a phone call or an email. Okay? So that's all the time I got for you guys this week. I hope you found this video to be interesting and very helpful. Once again, my name is Daniel. Welcome to the channel. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. And don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. So with that said, I'll see you guys next week.